Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah.
Well, hey everybody, it's Jim again. Got another video lined up for you. Now, who out there among you don't like to be seen as successful? I believe everybody likes to be seen as successful, or at least competent, right? Well, I'm right there with you. I like to be seen as successful too. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Sometimes it just doesn't work out in your favor. Now, I'm the one, I'm going to share the good and the bad. Because some of the favorite videos I've seen of other people, especially in the refining category, is when they've failed, when they've ended up with the gray goo and what they did from there, right? That's the part that I've always found fascinating. So that's why I've shared these videos, so that you can laugh and learn. Well, I guess I should start by saying that if you're using your cement silver in a silver cell, this video does not apply. This is just for the people that are trying to get backyard scrapping quality cement silver. And he was able to get 3 nines fine or better cement silver using cementation. Now, the video you're watching is my attempt at a silver cementation video, right? I have some silver nitrate and I put in some copper rods. And what I did was set up several cameras recording the different rods, and I wanted to do like a time lapse where you could watch the silver just cascade down off the copper rod.
Ain't it beautiful? Crystal blue persuasion.
What I didn't know is it's very important that you agitate those copper rods. They got to be moved, they got to be bounced, jiggled, whatever phrase you want to say. They can't just sit there, because if they do sit there, it runs a chance of encapsulation. And this particular piece of copper wire encapsulates here, and basically we end up making more 925. And that, like I said, it'll be fine if we're running it back through a silver cell. But if you're trying to get the pure white clean silver, cement silver, you can't do it this way. You need to agitate the metal. Notice how much silver powder accumulates at the base of the wire on the right as opposed to the one on the left. In the center of the screen, it just seems to get thicker and thicker. Now, as we watch, eventually this wire here will be eaten off by the acid at the surface and will fall off to the right and eventually down into the bottom of the beaker. Now, to prevent this, just use as thick of copper as possible, right? Use as thick a wire as possible if that's what you're using. Try to suspend it on the lip of the beaker or the bucket, whatever you're using, so that it doesn't drop down into the solution, all right? And wind it into a spiral. That does two things. It gives you the maximum surface area for your wire, and it also allows you to jiggle it a lot easier. Now you can, old Dean, backyard scrapping, he used to just hang out there and he would work on circuit boards or computer chips or whatever, and he'd walk by and he'd just jiggle it every so often. But if you can figure out a way to use some type of mechanical jiggler, you know, that'd be perfect. You just got to remember it's got to operate in the conditions of a fume hood, preferably repeatedly. So keep that in mind. Now, right here towards the end, I want to put a picture of the cement silver that I got from this. And like I said, it's been through 10. Embarrassed to say, it's been through 10 washes, 5 hot water and 5 of muriatic acid, and it's still, I imagine it's not very much purer than it was when it was sterling jewelry, to be honest with you. But it's all a learning experience, and I'm glad you came along with me, and we'll see you on the next video.